Stop scrolling, because Nikon is about to drop a total bomb on the camera industry. For years, we've been hearing the whispers, seeing the mock-ups, and frankly, just waiting for the spiritual successor to the legendary D500. Well, the wait is officially over. Welcome back to TechPulse, the place where we break down the future of gear before the big brands even want you to know it exists. Today, we are deep diving into a beast of a machine, the Nikon Z90. This isn't just a minor refresh or a plastic vlogging camera. We're talking about a mini Z9, a professional-grade, stacked sensor powerhouse built to humiliate full-frame rivals and reclaim the APS-C throne. If you've been looking at Sony or Canon because you need that extra burst speed, just wait. I have the authentic, leaked specs that prove Nikon is playing for keeps in 2026. Stick with me until the end, because I'm revealing the exact projected price and that secret release window Nikon is trying to hide. The heart of the beast, 33 MP stacked power. Okay, let's get into the guts of this thing. Exhale. The heart of a Nikon Z90 is a brand new 33 megapixel DX format stacked CMOS sensor. Now, why does stack matter? If you're a sports or wildlife photographer, it is literally everything. Most cameras read data line by line, which causes that jello effect or rolling shutter. But a stacked architecture allows for lightning-fast readout speeds. Imagine shooting a Hawk mid-dive or a Formula One car at 200 miles per hour and getting zero distortion. None. This sensor is paired with the APS-C processor. Yeah, the same brain found in the flagship Z9. This combo means the Z90 can push burst rates that were unthinkable just 2 years ago. We are talking 20 frames per second in RAW and a mind-blowing 120 frames per second in JPEG crop modes. It's a speed demon in a compact body, giving you that 1.5x crop factor reach that makes your 300mm lens feel like a 450mm sniper rifle. The sticky focus, AI subject tracking. But look, speed is useless if your shots are out of focus. Takes a breath. The Z90 is inheriting the full AI-driven subject tracking system from Nikon's $5,000 professional lineup. Using deep learning, this camera won't just find a face. It will lock onto humans, animals, birds, and vehicles instantly. The leaks I'm seeing suggest something even crazier: specialized tracking for insects and high-speed motorbikes. Those are the two areas where Sony and Canon usually struggle, and Nikon is going right for the throat. With over 400 autofocus points covering nearly the entire frame, you can compose your shot however you want. This is that sticky autofocus that D500 shooters have been begging for in a mirrorless body for a decade. Nikon is finally delivering the goods. The Red acquisition, a cinema revolution. Now, let's pivot to video, because this is where the Z90 takes a massive, unexpected turn into professional cinema territory. Slow breath. Ever since Nikon acquired Red Digital Cinema, we've been waiting to see that red magic trickle down to the smaller cameras. Well, it's happening. The Z90 is rumored to support internal 12-bit NRAW and ProRes RAW. Honestly, that is unheard of for an APS-C camera at this price point. You'll be able to shoot 4K oversampled from 6K at up to 60 frames per second, and 4K 120p for that buttery smooth slow motion. And because of that stacked sensor, you can film fast action without the background warping. This makes the Z90 a legitimate dual threat, a world-class stills camera and a perfect B-cam for high-end cinema productions. Plus, the heat management has been totally overhauled. No more overheating warnings 10 minutes into a shoot. Build quality. Built like a tank, ergonomics have always been Nikon's secret weapon, and they aren't compromising here. Inhale. Unlike the Z50 series, which feels a bit consumerish, the Z90 is built like a tank. We're talking a full magnesium alloy chassis and the same weather sealing grade as the Z8. It's designed for the mud, the rain, and the dust. It features a deep, comfortable grip for those heavy telephoto lenses and, get this, dedicated focus joystick. I know you D500 fans have been missing that. The electronic viewfinder is also getting a massive bump. A 5.76 million dot OLED panel with zero blackout. When you're firing off bursts at 20 frames per second, the view remains fluid. You feel completely connected to the action, not like you're looking through a digital slideshow. The reach factor, pixel density versus full frame. I get this question all the time at TechPulse. Why buy a Z90 over a full-frame Z6 III? Exhale. It comes down to pixel density. With 33 megapixels on an APS-C sensor, you're getting significantly more detail on a distant subject than you would with a 24MP full-frame camera in crop mode. For birders and wildlife enthusiasts, this is the holy grail. You get the pro build, the flagship speed, and that extra digital zoom without the weight and the $15,000 price tag of a 600mm f/4 lens. Plus, the dual card slots, one CF Express Type B and one UHS-2 SD. Ensure you never run out of buffer space when the magic happens. The launch, price, and release window. So, the million-dollar question. When can you actually buy it? Takes a steady breath. The latest roadmap leaks point toward a development announcement in the second quarter of 2026, with the full retail launch hitting shelves around September 2026. As for the price, Nikon is positioning this to go head-to-head with the Fuji X, H2S, and the Canon R7. Expect a launch price of approximately $1,999 body only. Now look, I know that sounds high for a crop sensor, but remember, you are getting a mini Z9 for less than half the price. It's a signal that Nikon hasn't forgotten the enthusiasts who don't want to carry 10 pounds of gear but still demand flagship performance. Closing. The true heir. The Nikon Z90 is the true heir to the D500, and it's about to make 2026 the most exciting year for Nikon fans in a generation. Soft breath. If this breakdown helped you decide on your next upgrade, do me a huge favor and hit that like button. It really helps the channel grow. We've got more Nikon coverage coming, including a deep dive into the new Z-mount cinema lenses you won't want to miss. So what do you think? Is the Z90 the camera you've been waiting for, or is 33MP overkill for you? Let's talk about it in the comments below. I try to respond to as many of you as I can. Thanks for watching TechPulse, and I'll catch you in the very next one.